It's now time for Remember When with Uncle John. John Guess, Ouachita County's resident storyteller and local historian. Sit back now and enjoy a walk down memory lane as John recalls the days of yesteryear in his own unique way. You never know, some of it might even be true. So here's Uncle John, along with his trusty sidekick, Kelly Blair.
Back on Remember When with Uncle John. Well, here we are at the next best thing to a Friday. But, we still got our same great sponsors. That's what I love about this show is that these guys have been consistent with us. Some of them right from the very get-go. And Sherwin-Williams House Paint is one that has been with us from almost the start. 315 Jefferson Street, man. Go by and talk to Greg Bradshaw and his great staff. 836-8125. If you just got to call them, I would go by in person, though, because they're going to say, now, wait a minute, you're painting how big of an area? You're going to want one of these. You're probably going to need something like this, too. You're going to need this to stir the paint. You're going to need this to apply the paint. Listen to them because they're the experts.
And we got Shopper's Guide, 836-3022. Give JJ a call down there for all your printing needs. And we've got ProMed Ambulance, 1-800-634-0436. Give them folks a call and get signed up on their priority membership ambulance care program.
Don't forget, folks, you can also find us anywhere that you can find podcasts. You go to where you pull up a podcast and like Jee-O-Sah-Vin, Podcaster, Pod Addict, Deezer, whatever. Type in Remember When with Uncle John. Be sure to add the Remember with Uncle John part, or otherwise you're going to get 1,001 different Remember Wins. But that will let you listen to us anywhere you want to go, anytime. You ain't got to set your alarm early to catch us at 6:45. We love when people – we were at a crawfish boil last week, and we had all kinds of people say, I listen to y'all every morning on my way to work. I'm in my car, got the radio on Y95, listening to you guys every single morning, Monday through Friday. And that sure makes your heart feel good when people say that.
Yes, it does, but unfortunately we've got some sad news to break to the folks out there in radio land.
Is it that sad?
It's that sad. Tomorrow is my good friend, my broadcast partner, my running mate here. Tomorrow is Kelly's last day at Y95. And in a few weeks, Y95 will slip from the airways, and we are going to announce later on some news that we're going to undertake after we leave the Y95 airways. But tomorrow's Kelly's last day at Y95.
Well, yeah, last day to actually come in and punch the clock.
The last day to come in and punch the clock. He's moving on, and his they have wished him. They have wished him good luck in his endeavors, you know.
Bon voyage.
Yeah.
When opportunity knocks, man, sometimes you just got to answer that door, you know. And there's not many jobs out there that would cause me to want to leave the radio business. But when one's going to pay you a little bit more money, have a lot more benefits, and a lot more time off and everything, well, we're gonna see how it fits for a little bit.
We've been here doing this now for well over 5 years. We have really covered a lot of bases. We've met a lot of people. We've done a lot of things together, and we're going to continue to do that. We're just going to do it in another form later on down the road. But it's kind of sad, you know. We've been doing this now. Like I said, we did it at the other radio station for a while, and then we've been here for well over 5 years now, and we've got a lot of faithful listeners. I have people that listen to me every day. I've got friends overseas that listens to us on the podcast.
We got enough episodes under our belt. You'd think we'd be syndicated by now.
Well, you'd think. And of course we've talked to, people from both coasts have talked to us. We've discussed our future with agents and talent relations folks, and the
offers just keep pouring in.
Offers just keep pouring in. I've heard through the grapevine that Howard Stern is really scared that we're going to come out and do something.
He's afraid we're going to go head to head with him.
And he can't take that because all his is made up. And we live this.
Yep.
Howard ain't never done diddly.
Yep.
And Uncle John.
I hear a lot of those late night talk show hosts. They've said if we hit their time slot, they're just going to go ahead and hang it up. Just walk out the door.
All it would take is a couple of good juicy stories, and man, they would be calling us from both coasts.
That is true.
Tomorrow.
Well, I don't want anybody to panic. We're still going to be right here on Y95, 645, same bat time, same bat channel. for a couple of months now. We have the ability, we have the technology to come in and do some real pre-recording and all that. We're going to meet up here on the weekend. We're going to get some stuff knocked out. We still got some sponsors that we want to make sure that we take care of because they have taken care of us for the last, what did we say, 5 years plus, and all that. And that's even after the old Fox station and everything where we started this wonderful little show, as I like to call it and everything. So don't get too excited yet. We're still going to be here for a couple of more months, about 7 more weeks, something like that. And then we'll see what happens next.
That's right. But
by that time, I may decide I don't want to go.
And we want to wish Kelly a lot of luck and a lot of good tidings, in his new job. And we'll be here a little while longer. And then after this part's over, we'll do something else.
Hey, you never know. Like we always said, we're going to treat you so many different ways. You're going to have to like one of them, and ain't no telling what's coming up next. I guess we'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, Kelly.
You've been listening to Remember When with Uncle John on Y95. This broadcast can be heard each weekday morning at 6:45 on South Arkansas's favorite station, Y95.